Hi everyone, this is DinoSasha here, and welcome back to another review. And today we're gonna take a look at the figure. It is a Safari Ltd 2012 Blacktip Reef Shark. Now, Blacktip Reef Shark is a species of Requiem shark in the family of Carcharodontidae, which can be easily identified from the black tips on its fins, especially from its dorsal fin and caudal fin. Among the most abundant shark inhabiting in the tropical coral reefs of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, except the Atlantic. This species prefer in shallow, inshore waters. Its exposed first dorsal fin in the common sight in the region, the blacktip reef shark is usually found over the reef, at ledges and sandy flats throughout, also known for being a brackish and freshwater environment. It typically attains of a length of 1.6 meters, 5.2 feet long. Like other sharks, the females are larger than males. Blacktip reef shark, it has an extremely small home range, exhibit strong side fendidity, remaining the same local areas up to several years, and is an active predator feeding on small bony fish, cephalopods, crustaceans, sea snakes, and seabirds. And like all sharks, they're carnivorous. They pretty much eat meat, and is also listed as vulnerable species. Now, let's take a look at this shark sculpt. This shark is extremely small, and it's more of a shallow predator to be the least. And I must say, that shark is different, and I'm gonna name it Black Scar because of her head. Yeah, they're pretty cool sharks, and the sculptation is very nice. And yes, it's very to identify what the species is. Look around. And yes, this is the most beautiful species of Carcharodontis melanopterus, which is a very good looking at some point. And the sculptation is very nice at the shark, which is very acceptable for some random fish. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's a very good sculpt though. Very nice. And let's talk about the pose. And the pose is actually more actual pose resembles those of sharks today. And most like sharks, they prefer an underwater, and they're actually fish than mammals. And also, the reef sharks can give birth to live young like mammals. But some sharks may have live young inside of their belly. So that's pretty much it for some reason. But the details is okay though. And I love the smooth skin on it because this is exactly how sharks worked in a natural environment. Because most fish prefer in the waters, but mammals prefer in air, but with most of differences between what is like. But still, sharks are still great animals nonetheless. But still, the reef sharks are related to something. But there are also other species like the blacktip shark, but it's a completely different shark species, but unlike the blacktip reef one. Now let's take a look at the shark's color scheme. Like the real-life blacktip reef shark, it could be gray in color, along with the white other side on its fins, or on the body. Okay, so there are some black tips on its fins, especially from its tail. It had like the gray body on it, especially had a scar, which is blackish one, and I like the white underbody, which is a pretty good looking shark. And when you see it, that is had no claspers, meaning that this shark is a female. And yes, all sharks have females because of the figurine it had. And that's a pretty good looking shark, and most of its sharks have some details from each other. So that's an impressive looking shark, but still a great animal. But people may depict sharks as some bloodthirsty beasts, but in reality, they killed 5 people than mosquitoes. So most of animals acting like they were an instinct, that most of it. But I like this shark because it is much smaller and less aggressive than their bigger brethren, which that's pretty much it. And we're gonna take a look at the ruler, and let's give this shark a measure. Terms from a length from the tip of the tail, from the tip of the snout, we're looking at about 5.3 inches, and which is only at about, we're looking at about, as we can see, it is 12.5 centimeters, and the height on top of the fin, we're looking at about 1.5 inch, and which is only at about 2.5 centimeters. Now, comparison, here's some of my other sharks come from the modern day instead of the prehistoric times. And here's the Safari Ltd 1996 great white shark, and I believe that great white shark is the most dangerous predator and the largest predatory fish in the world. Which, that makes sense because sharks live longer than dinosaurs. And I think I'm agree with this. And here's with the another Papo Mako shark, or Shortfin Mako, and the Schleich Great White, the male version. And there was also Safari Ltd 2014 and 18 Thresher shark, and of course the lemon shark, the yellowish color of the species. And for a rating, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, which is good. Most people believe that the blacktip reef shark is on the brink of extinction, and we must protect these sharks from being butchered and use fins for soup. And if you know about this figure, let me know in the comments. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss the video, and leave a comment below. And I'll see you for another review about the CollectA 2009 American Bison. Goodbye everyone, and see you all next time.